we'll talk about it. Hi. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. Welcome to Nancy's Cozy Cottage. Chalk Couture here. Boy, sometimes, you know, I'll try this and all of a sudden it freezes and then I have to do the whole thing over again. So I hope this is all working. It looks like it is. It's not freezing on me. Welcome to Monday night of a new week. And I wanted to do a transfer tonight with using lots of colors. So wish me luck. And I tried to come in earlier. I wanted to come in around 7 o'clock because I know 8 o'clock Central Time, it gets, you know, a little bit busy. People are putting the kiddos to bed and things are going on. So if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. And if you're able, I always appreciate if you could share my video. We're going to get started right away and you can see what I'm working on. Something new for me. I haven't used this one yet. I've had it for a while and I knew that I wanted to use lots of colors. Let me see which way is the best. And so, hey Naomi, I knew it was going to be a little challenging doing it live because I have to think about everything I put on. So tonight I'm just going to kind of wing it. Something out of the norm for me. Hi Kathy. I usually, you know, have to think out, you know, every little thing. So tonight I'm just going to flow with it and we're going to see where it takes us. This transfer is called Wander. Let me make sure I give it to you right. Wild&free. And it's the B size transfer. So when you see the letter B, they're all going to be $14.99. So it's kind of nice. It's straight pricing. And these are silkscreen reusable transfers. So you use them over and over and over and over again. So they're well worth it. This one I tried to lay out. It comes with lots of flowers, and you'll see as I use them because they're up in the front part, and I see you can't see that. The antlers, and then the words wander, and then wild, and there's a little and free. So I'm not sure exactly what wording I'm going to use. I know I'm thinking maybe wander, like right here. I want to bring the flowers in here and maybe bring them down a little bit. Rachel was the first one to use this transfer. I'll show you what she did. She did a beautiful piece, and that's what kind of got me excited. I said, okay, Rach, I'm going to do it. She has that personality like Malia. They just go at it. They just say, no, I'm just going to do it, and they're awesome. Hi, Diana. So this is what Rachel made with this. I thought that was really pretty, and I thought I would do it on the black so you could kind of get an idea with this transfer how it looks on. This is like an ivory back, and then she did like the mocha here and all different color choices here. So and then she framed it out here. So I thought that was really cute. I know, isn't that pretty? She did a great job. So I said, well, Rach, I think it's my turn to try and see what I can do. So the first thing I did is I put the antlers down before I went on live because like I said, I'm a little picky, so I knew that it was going to take me a little bit, and they're probably still not straight, but I'm going to really try to just wing it tonight, okay? I'm going to really try to just free flow here. Rach and I are going to get some canvases. What I'm doing right now is just getting any air bubbles out of the little silk screen area. You don't want any air bubbles in there because that paste will get underneath and you'll get a splotch. And the worst thing is, you just spray it with a little water and rub it off and start again. So, but what we want to do is just get some canvases, put some music on, get all different kinds of palette knives and all different things, and do some painting. You just kind of just go with it, you know. So we're going to do that. Oh, nice. You received your order. Now to play a little. Oh, what did you, I'm curious what you ordered. I missed usually they email me when someone orders, and I didn't get an email. So I'm not sure what you ordered, Diana, so thank you. And then I would have sent you a thank you email too, so I'm so sorry. I might have missed it. I have a bad habit of not cleaning out my email, so I have like, I can't even tell you how many. In there. All right, so the color I'm going to use first is I'm going to go with custard for this. It's a little softer than white, and I could actually go with a mocha and it probably would still show up, but I want to really let it show up. So ahead of time I kind of was stirring them all up, making sure that they or a nice yogurty consistency, so I wouldn't take up so much time here. Did Rachel? Yeah, she gave me a whole bunch. So we're going to use, I think we'll use just, this is one cut, the small one cut in half. And we'll just take some of that chalk paste, nice, you can put it on your little squeegee, or you can put it, you know, dab it on, whatever works best for you. So I'm just going to bring it across the silk screen area. You can hear that sound. I don't know if you can hear it. It's really cool. It's that screened material. These are a material, and they have a slight stickiness on the back. Well, I shouldn't say a slight. It's pretty sticky. So they're not going to go anywhere. And that's how you get the precise images every time. It's just amazing. Okay. So then I always wipe the excess inside the pot here. And then you're going to pull up on your transfer. Kind of start it at the corner, and then work it away your way across, and then just pull it. I probably didn't fuzz these enough, but I'll tell you what that means in a minute. Okay, so anytime, so you have this sticky, anytime you're going to put it on something very smooth like this, or metal or glass, because they go on everything. You can use it on canvas. I've used it on burlap, metal, glass, plastic, boards, everything. You're going to fuzz it up, and all that is you're going to put it on a towel of some sort, just to take away some of that stickiness, so that when you pull it up, you're not stretching your because it's a material. You don't want to stretch that. Okay, then I'll get the other side. It dries pretty fast. I might have to help it dry a little bit. You can use just a regular hair dryer. I have a little heat gun that I use, but it's not necessary. You can use just a hair dryer. Yeah. Working my way across. And the other thing you want to do is you want to make sure there aren't any lines. So I kind of go back over, just watching. My chalk pastes they're awful, because when I first got them, I take care of them. I didn't push the chalk down into the container like I should have. And so it really got kind of crusty around the edges. Now I'm really careful. I take my time, and all right, I got the other one. And I'm just putting this in water, and that'll just loosen up the chalk paste from those silk screen areas, and it's real easy cleanup. Just water and disinfectant wipes. You know what? Could you hand me my disinfectant wipes, honey, over by the stove? And I'm just going to take a heat gun just a little bit. This one looks like it's almost all dry. It's just a little tacky, so that I can right away put my flowers in. Just put on the side. Thank you. And you know, you could also put the antlers closer together, like I've seen it, and with just a few, but I thought I'll fill this in a lot with flowers, and we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so we have all these flowers. I think I'll put them in here so you can see them. Yeah, you can see them better that way. So with these, there's a layering. And so every time you put a layer down, like of a flower, you want to make sure that you dry it. So I'm going to keep my heat tool next to me, so I'm ready to roll. Hey Donna. Hi Nicole. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let's see. So I'm thinking I want to have some of the greenery, and so I'm going to, excuse me, work my greenery down first, and then the flowers will be on top. So I'm trying to think it out a little bit. My back, let's see, just take this is, when you take these off the glossy paper, this is the paper side, and then when you pull this off, this is nice and glossy, and this is where you're going to re-stick your transfer to store it. And so I just put a little, you can just kind of just put a little so you know that's the back. If you stick it to the back of the transfer, sometimes you're not going to be able to get it unstuck. So I'm just kind of touching it over here a little bit with the, just fuzzing it up just a little bit. And so I think I'm going to put one here. And then I'm just kind of doing the silk screen little area. I have lots of colors, so lots of greens. I'm going to use probably this evergreen first. Grabbing some of these little squeegees. I cut them into different sizes. I think you can work better with them when they're smaller. And it doesn't take much. I think I have a tendency to put a little bit too much. So really this one, you know, these kind are, I would say, more putsy, but we also, you can make ones where, you know, 1, 2, 3, you're done. And it's kind of your call, you know, what you like to do. I have no nails. There we go. There's that. And if you work kind of fast before it dries in that silk screen area, you can put it somewhere else. So I'm going to put one over here too. And then you tap down that area because you don't want the any air bubbles in the screen area. And I'm going to do another one with that evergreen. And see, I want to use this more because I want to add a lot of greenery. So there's a trick. Instead of getting it so wet in the water, you can take just a disinfectant wipe and clean it. So what I'm going to do, just kind of move all this, all these colors, so many color choices. I love it. I'm going to put this here. And then, did you guys have a nice day at work and school and whatever your day entailed with the kiddos, stay-at-home moms? I think you can see, yeah. So I'm just wiping it off because I don't want it to be too wet because I want to replace it right away. And it's just disinfectant wipes. It doesn't matter what brand, you know, dollar store, Walmart, whatever you have. And I just kind of check the little silk screen area you don't want to be wet. So I think I'm going to put one up like that. Again, just kind of making sure the air bubbles are out. And I think I'm going to use, I have mint green. They just came back with, I don't think it's brand new. It's called emerald green. Doesn't it sound pretty? They have so many colors, 30 some colors I think. Can't remember what the last count was. And then we also have couture inks, and you can make them permanent on, you know, coffee cups, flour sack towels, any kind of towels, t-shirts, all those good things. Fun. So it's something for everybody, you know, the kiddos you can do it with. It's a nice little craft. See, I went off on the edge, but that's okay because I can wipe that up with just a little water. Kind of trying to make it match. I suppose it doesn't have to. I think it's better sometimes just to, I really envy people who can just take colors and just go, okay, I'm just going to put this here and put that there and not, you know, try to be, I always try to be everything asymmetrical or even and balance it out with the eye. All that stuff. Okay, scraping it off. And pulling it up. I went off again, didn't I? I think a little bit. Just wiping it away a little bit. Okay. I feel like I want something down here, but maybe we'll do some leaves. So I'm gonna dip it in the water and clean it because I think I might be using it again. Hey Emily, your day is coming, the big wedding day, pretty soon. So exciting, all the planning, and enjoy every day because it goes fast. Pretty soon the day will be here. Okay, so see, just wiping it. I dipped it in the water, I wiped it, and then you want to let it dry with the sticky side up. So I'm going to put that there. Now we're going to put some leaves in here. And then I want to do some of these too. Okay. Just going to X the back. I could do you can just trace the outline so you know what it is, but it really, I should have done that ahead of time. Eh? Big flower. Just mark them a little bit. No, I can't believe that the school year is almost up. Kids will be graduating. Rachel will be going on to college. Oh my goodness. Where does that time go? That's why you have to really appreciate every day, every moment you have with your kids, your family, your friends. Okay, I'm just marking the back a little bit so I don't accidentally put it on there. This one has a lot of little pieces like this. It just adds, these are centers, so these are going to be the centers of the flowers. Okay. Fuzz it up a little bit. And let's see. Just kind of creating. It's fun to see different people do different things with these. I'm going to use the mint over here because I used the evergreen on the... Hope I put it down tight enough. You want to really, when there's a big open space like this, you want to make sure you have a tight seal so it doesn't blob underneath. Oops, I missed a little corner. Okay. And then I'm just going to wipe it off real quick because I think I'm going to put another one there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stick with that same color. So, and this is dry already, so I don't have to worry about overlapping it a little bit. I'm going to make sure I don't have any air bubbles. And then you don't really need to press down when you put a transfer on another transfer that you've chalked like this. You just want to be careful because when you pull up this transfer, you don't want to pull up that chalk that's under that first spot. So I'm kind of careful. I'm just making sure that silkscreen area is snug. And then I'm going to do the mint green again. And you just dip it in and move your chalk paste around. It's unique because it's like a paste instead of a paint. And the silkscreen areas are, there's so many intricate little designs that it's just amazing. I'm really impressed with Chalk Couture, I have to say. All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this real quick because I might use that up in here more, or I'll layer it. Just wiping it off. I don't see any comments, guys, so I'm not sure if y'all left me. If you had things to do, I'm going to finish this up and then I'll post the finished product in the feed. All right, just going to put that on the side, sticky side up. I'm going to give these a little heat just so I can dry them a little faster. I think I'm going to add some of these. These will just kind of come down. Fuzz it up, but just a tad here. And let's see if we're going to put the big flowers here and here, right there, there. And then, you know, you can do it, put your flowers down, and then you can always come back later and add more if you feel that you didn't add enough flowers. I've done that where I'll finish something and then I'll look at it for a few days and then I'll be like, no, I need to add a little bit more. So you just come back and you add it in, and that's all right. This is magenta. Just squeegee it across. Okay. And then that's pretty. And I want to do one over here too. I actually want to do, am I going to do the flowers there? I think I want to do one kind of going down like this. Just getting the air bubbles out. This Saturday, my daughters, Malia, Rachel, and I are going to be doing, there's a craft fair at Grace Christian Academy Church, School. And let's see, it's 84th and Beloit in West Dallas from 9 a.m. until, I want to say, 3 o'clock. We'll be there with all our signs. We'll also be there showing Chalk Couture, so you can play with it a little bit. You can watch. If you have any questions, you can see firsthand how easy this is to do and to use and how fun. If you're looking for a hobby, to use it in your hobby. If you're interested in direct sales and getting that nice deep discount, you can do that. There's all different people join Chalk Couture for all different reasons. Some of it, they just add it to their business that they currently, like there's a lady I know that she has a wreath business, and so she makes signs, and now she makes signs using the Chalk Couture product and with her wreath business. So there's all different, people use it for all different things, so it's nice. All right, so we're going to put that in there for a minute. I'm going to heat these up because I want to put another flower on top. Hi, Linda. Hey, Malia. Hi, Molly. This is the first time I'm using this. So what I was saying about I took a sidetrack here. So the craft fair this Saturday, come see us. We'll have all different things for you guys, all different signs, big signs, little signs, all different kinds of home decor items. It's going to be lots of fun. We always have fun. A lot of laughing when I'm with my two girls. Yeah, a lot of laughing. Because Rachel and Malia both have that dry sense of humor. And, yeah, lots of fun. So I'm going to take some darker, the emerald. No, see, I got emerald green. I'm going to have the evergreen on top. And like I said, you can be as putsy as you want on these. You can make them elaborate. I saw one of the ladies made, we have a large cross, and she took all these different flowers. We have, actually, it's called mini florals, and they're just all small flowers. And she put them on the cross. And you want to talk about gorgeous. And it took her, I'm sure, plenty long, but it turned out just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and if she didn't like it, she could erase it, but it's one of those things I bet she'll never get rid of. All right. It was stunning, it was one of those things when you see it and you kind of go, oh, wow. Just amazing. So I'm just kind of being careful because I have that first layer down. I'm going to put that in the water because, well, I might use that. So let me rinse that real quick. But I don't want to keep you guys forever tonight. So I'll try to work more swiftly. More swiftly. Okay, we'll let that dry. Cover. You want to, as you're working, just lightly cover your chalk paste so they don't dry out on you. Okay, so what do you guys think? Let's see. Oh, I know what else I got to do. Let me wipe that away. Because, see, there are little boo-boos along the way, but that's okay. This little piece goes right on top of there. And you know, you don't really need to do all this layering. I just like the colors. Thanks, Malia. You know, I like to layer. So I'm just going to kind of just eyeball it. Really doesn't have to be particular. But I want to make sure you see some of that other color. And then I'm going to add some bubblegum pink on top of that. Malia, Rachel did this one, and I hadn't done it yet. Oops, I went off a little bit. And so I thought, you know what, I need to do it. I'll have to show you. Hers turned out beautiful. So I got a little pink. What I can do is let that dry and kind of flick that off. I got a little pink on the, I went off the edge on the custard. So I'm just going to go through on each of these and just do it. That's why it's good to cut your little squeegees up, because for these little spots like this, it's better. You can get in there a little better. Rachel and I were crafting all weekend. And I kept, she was working and going, and I kept saying to her, you can stop, Rach, you don't have to make anymore, you know. She's like, no, I'm good. And she's yawning, and I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. But it's kind of relaxing when you're just sitting and crafting like this, or creating, I should say. It is relaxing. Okay. That one didn't cover real good because now I used that 3 times. It's good to, usually I think, well, twice. I can come back later, won't do that now, and I'll just go over it again with the pink. I'll let this little transfer dry. Sometimes with the little ones I like to just wipe them off anyway and not let them sit in that water. I use warm water, but still. I don't want them drying out like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to dry it just really quick. My dog is making noises here next to me. And then I'm going to add the big flowers. And I'm not going to keep going too long, guys, because I know this gets to be a lot. Everybody works hard and busy days, no matter what you do. Fuzzing it up just a little bit. There's that silkscreen area. I wonder if you can see that. See? Yeah, I don't have one yet. I think I'll have to get it. Oh yeah, this is the wild&free. Whoops. Does it one more time. It's so cute. I'll show you, Malia. This was Rachel's. Isn't that cute? So I wanted to do it on a dark board so you could see on the light board and then the dark board. Difference. I like them on both. Okay, so let's see. I think I'll put one here, maybe one here, one here. Okay, so let's... I said I wasn't going to be so picky. I'm trying. You know, old habits die hard. Okay. Now there's a big area here, so I want to make sure that it don't have any air bubbles underneath that screen. What color was I going to use? I think I was going to use... let's see I have Nantucket. And I do that one. What should I put over there? I don't know. Okay. Let's take my brand new Nantucket because I use the other one I use this one so much that my little 2 ounce, there's nothing left. I had to scrape the bottom the other day. So I'm gonna dip it in. It's a nice consistency. I mixed these all up earlier. Oh, it's a little thick, I can tell. If it doesn't go across your screen really smoothly, then it might be a little thick. You might want to add just a little bit spritz of water. This one kind of feels like I should have, but I thought I prepped it. So I'm going to be really careful lifting it up because I'm on top of all those layers of chalk. You just want to take your time. There's that. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this off because I am going to use this again. I'm just going to take my wipe. I'm actually going to dip it in the water just a little bit. Don't want to get it too wet because you want to use it right away. I suppose you could just, wait, but there's no waiting for me. I don't like to wait. There's no waiting. All right, so just cleaning it off, front and back, making sure that screened area is clean. Okay, so when I look at it, I see that there's water in that screen. We don't want that. So what I'm going to do is, what's going on with my phone? My phone is going crazy here. There we go. I have to get more comfortable with colors. I'm so bad with that. Oh, you know what? It's so hard figuring out what colors I want to use. The only thing that it's better for me than when I work on canvas, when I work like on a chalkboard, I can always spray it down with water. Canvas, you really can't do that, but with the water you can, and then I can always change it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because I feel like I'm going to overlap, I'm just going to blow dry that a little bit, speed it up. I'm going to fuzz it again because I feel like it's really getting sticky. The dog. Hi, baby. What you want, honey? Just want to offset it. Okay. And then just kind of squeegee it again. And you always goof up, like when you're trying to show somebody. It's like, it always messes up. Okay. What color do I want to do next? Let's do this one. Or should I do a bright one? Don't know what color do I want to do. You know what? Should I use a coral? See, I'm stuck too, Amelia. That's not going to go in there. I don't like that. Okay. Let's do this magenta. I'm going to do the magenta. And then I think I'm going to do my Caribbean. Is that light aquamarine kind of? I have aquamarine too, either one. They're really similar. Okay. My chalk pastes are ruined. I have to get my new ones. I'll be more careful. Okay. What you want, baby? He's such a love, my Tenzin. It's got to be my mama. Just trying. Really stuck it down over there. Ooh, is it gonna? That's okay. Whew. Wow, I didn't know if it was gonna pull up that blue in there. Okay, so I'm going to wipe it one more time because I want to put one right there. And I'm just going to wipe it. I don't want to get it so wet. What you want? Go lay down. Go lay down, baby. Mama's busy. Go. Go bug the kids. Okay. I'm running out of space here. Oh my goodness. Go lay down. Okay. I'll make sure again that I don't have any water. You can take a paper towel and just kind of dab it. Make sure there's no water on the screen. Because what it'll do is if you have water on that screen, it'll kind of liquefy your paste and just give you won't get such a nice precise image. That's all. Fuzz it again because it seems like, see, they're sticky. And especially when I'm going on top of the chalk, I don't want it to get too, okay, so we're going to do one just about there. You guys have any questions? Okay, just so I don't miss it. Sorry, I'm concentrating. If you guys have to leave, that's fine. I know this might be more putsy than tomorrow. I'll do it real fast. Well, tomorrow I won't be home. That's right. Chalk Couture, they're having tours that are coming. So they're visiting different states, and so they're visiting our state tomorrow night, and I'm able to go to that, and I'm excited about that. And I get to take my good friend Patty from. We grew up, oh my goodness, we were neighbors, grade school, all that. So we go way back. So she's coming with me, so that'll be fun. All right. This one that I'm using, Caribbean. And you know, can't remember, it's either Caribbean or Aquamarine. One of them retired, and I thought it was Aquamarine because I don't like to ever use a color that you guys can't get. So forgive me if this is the one. All right. You know what? Did it really stick there? It's stuck. Because I heated that area up. You just have to be careful. That's right. I can clean that. Okay, so this I'm going to put into the water. And let that soak. I'm going to dry this and... some of my, see, I had that so hot that it melted some of the sticky on there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some off, and then I'm just going to end up covering it up so you can't see that. Okay, that's okay. Oh, let's see. I did want to show you. Just going to add these, and then we can call it a quits with this. I can finish that off screen, and we'll get the other one on there. The word. I think I'm just going to put the one word on there. This is just an inside little spritz. And especially you want to fuzz it, especially when you're going over chalk like that again. Okay. And then I'm just lightly. And what was I going to do? I was going to use pink, bubblegum pink. The neat thing is when you do like ones like these, you know, like we have, like I did the other night, be still and know that I am God. 1, 2, 3. You can pick, you know, one color you're done. 2 colors, you know, it's done. And you can, you know, if you want to hang it, maybe you want to add a ribbon or something, or if you want to do, like I do these boards, then it's done. It takes, you know, literally a couple minutes and you're finished, and you have a beautiful project that looks something you bought at Hobby Lobby. Or if you want to spend, you know, some time, like Rachel and I over the weekend, we spent time just doing some putsy little things like this, and it's just kind of fun. You know, have the girls over, the kids sitting down and just creating. Everybody is creative. Everybody might not be creative in the same medium, you know. My son is creative in music. So, it's really sticky. I'm going to be safe and just put it on here. Just to be safe side. Okay. And then maybe one more. Maybe one more. And I'm going to put that there. And just lightly. And then I think I'll take the Nantucket and that on there. Yeah, Nantucket is a little thick. I can feel it. It's not spreading as smoothly as I like it to spread. So that means I should have added a little water. And all you do is take a little spritz of water and mix it up, and you're good to go. Alright, so I want to clean it one more time. I'm going to dip it in the water real quick just to loosen some of it up. And we'll do one more there. One of my favorite transfers is the Farmhouse. You guys know that because I use that one all the time. But that's another one where I feel like I can play around with the wreath. There's a rustic wreath, and I put flowers all around it, and that was real putsy, but you didn't have to do it like that, but it gave you, you know, what you have the option to play with it. Okay, that's why they have the adult coloring books that came back out now. You know, I feel like people need to take time to either, you know, maybe sit and knit or paint or draw or color. It's kind of relaxing because, you know, our world is a little stressful. Now it seems people don't take time to, you know, sit on the porch or relax with their kids like they used to. I used to sit around the table all the time, do crafts with my kids. Even the boys loved doing that. And as they got older, obviously, you know, things changed, but okay, I'm gonna put that in the water. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add more to this because that's just how I roll. I'm gonna add a whole bunch more. But what I wanna do is put the word up here, and I think, so you have wild and free. You could put that even down here like this and then put that, but I think for me that might be too much. I wonder if, so it's either, I'm going to do either wild and free like Rach did, or I still like that wander. I think that's pretty. So maybe I'll just keep it kind of simple. I'll put the wander up there and I'll add more flowers in here. I'll have maybe some draping over in here. I'll do that. But I have to stand up to eyeball, make sure I get this even, and then I got to clean up that little area. So what I'll do is I'll take a little Q-tip, and then whatever areas that I messed up a little, if I don't cover them up, I'll just kind of take a little water on the Q-tip and then get in those little areas. Oh. All right. Okay, fuzz it up a little bit. And I was thinking Wander, I was just going to do in the custard color again, because I'm going to add more colors and that in here. I'm going to cover up my piece just real quick. Okay. Right. And let's see here. Make sure I don't have anything. Try to eyeball it here. I usually do pretty good. Not always, but does that look even? Let's see. A little bit off. My flowers are off. I'm trying to measure it with the antlers too, and this little thing up here. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so I'm going to just squeegee across. Looks good. I love all their fonts. Sometimes they'll have, like in the farmhouse transfers, they have like a distressed look. And then like this is kind of fancy, and then like now they mix it up. So these are more, they're not as, this is more cursive and this is more printed. I like that when they mix it up like that. So just, this is really a nice consistency. See how easy it is? I don't even have, it's effortless. Just pulling that across, and that's how you can tell that you have a nice consistency in your paste. See, I didn't bring that down. So when you get your paste and you squeegee off the excess into your cup, take your little, whatever you use, a little squeegee, anything plastic, knife, mix that, push that down, and you won't waste any of your paste like I did. Just kind of working my way. I see a few lines there. Okay. And then we'll just kind of lift it up because, yeah. Going to pull it in one, and then you want to pull it across, horizontal or vertical, so you're not stretching. That in the water. And then I noticed I went off the edge a little bit here. I'm just going to clean that up. That'll dry. Okay. So for me, I have to fill more in here because that just looks too empty. But I'm going to turn it around and show you what I got. And it's a start. I just have a couple areas that I have to clean up. Dog hair on there. And it hangs like this, and if I want, I can just leave it like that. Or, you can even hang some different little ribbons or something on, I would hang it from here and just let it kind of fall. Or, just something simple like that. I think when I add more flowers to kind of cover that areas up, I think it'll be really pretty. I like it. I like it. I didn't get a chance to do this one, so I'm glad that I finally did. All right. Well, I'm going to say good night. I kept you guys a little longer tonight than normal. Sorry, fix my thing. But thanks for joining me. I appreciate it when you guys come in and watch and learn. And if there's some surface that you want me to chalk on or ink on, that you're curious how it would look or how it would work, put it in the feed, and I'll find something and we'll experiment together. I like experimenting in all different surfaces, and there is I've done everything except for one surface I haven't done, like tiles, ceramic tiles. I saw some at Lowe's. I didn't pick them up, but I'm going to pick them up and make maybe some coasters or something, chalk on them, see how they turn out. They anytime you want to work on like the chalkboards, I'm trying to think. If you want to make it permanent, like on this chalkboard now, if I want to keep this it dries hard, so it's not going to go anywhere. But if you don't want it to go anywhere accidentally, you want to take a spray sealer. So always use a spray sealer, because if you use something like a poly where you brush it on, or a Mod Podge, it will reactivate the chalk, and then you'll start, messing up your beautiful artwork, which you don't want to do that. So, all right, if you have any questions, put them in the feed and I'll be glad to answer them. Also, if you would go over to my Nancy's Cozy Cottage page, I would appreciate that. You can find me on Facebook as Nancy's Cozy Cottage. And I also have a VIP group within that page. And if you'd like to join that, just put VIP and I'll put you in that. I'll be doing specials, announcements, all different things in that page. All right. Also, you can visit my website, nancy.chalkcouture.com. I put the link in the description. And if you want to take a look in there and see all those goodies that are in there, feel free to do so. Again, thanks for sharing my video, and thanks for joining me tonight. Have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.